We are live and on location in 5 separate locations, so I'm just going to share that on Twitter before we hop into the game. How is everyone doing today?
Pretty good. I've had caffeine.
Good for you.
I'm
Sorry.
walking on sunshine.
You're okay. I wanted to make a sarcastic comment, but words just didn't come to my brain. So, hopefully that isn't the case while we're actually doing the game, although it always is. Words only come to my brain when they choose to, not when I actually need them to.
That is a mood.
It's why I'm a writer. Or it's because I'm a writer. I don't know. It's chicken or the egg situation. I'm not sure which came first. But, yeah. So, previously, on the Star Wars RPG, our heroes were thought to be traitors, let themselves get arrested, were broken out after they were told that the general was the actual traitor, went, talked it all out, hashed things out, decided, basically convinced each other that neither them nor the general were traitors and all that, and then had to escape the base when it came under attack by Sci-Tech.
It was a good time.
Yeah. And base evacuated. The rebels are now scattered. Well, the rebels from this base are now scattered, I should say, because obviously this isn't even like the main rebel base or anything. This is just the one they've been operating out of. But our heroes, which, the 4 on screen here, plus 2 R2 units, Jack Taggart and General Spacewalker, escaped on the Moonwater, which is still in hyperspace. The General's been poisoned, and comms are being jammed, which has been tracked down to R2-E2. And where we left off... Oh, we left off with a couple of things. We're going to first hop to the cockpit where Faeleena and Jack Taggart are, where Jack was asking Faeleena, how much do I owe you again? Because Faeleena's a mercenary that he had hired.
Well, was there like a set arrangement for like the initial job or not at all?
There presumably was. It didn't happen on screen though, so... So what do you think Faeleena would be charging for, like, all this?
Well, just for getting off the planet, they'll say 4,000. That was the initial, I'd say.
Okay. And then for the subsequent stuff?
I'm just going to go ahead and triple that.
Triple that?
I mean, all stuff have been pulled through. I deserve a very... What's the word for it?
Compensation.
Yes, thank you.
So
You
said
mucho big money.
So you said triple 4,000, so 12,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jack kind of leans back in the chair, kind of considering. So what are your thoughts on the rebellion here?
They seem fine. I mean, management seems a bit sloppy, but...
I mean, rebellion was started by, largely politicians and such, and you know how they can be. And then, got a lot of actual...
No, they should just really be led by a dog.
Oh. But I mean, got some decent military people at the top as the rebellion, especially as the rebellion grows more and more. But it's what it is. Think you could see yourself joining the rebellion full time, or you're only in this for the money?
Not necessarily just for the money. I'm still looking. Um, yeah, I'm just also looking for a few things.
Oh yeah, like what?
See where my parents are.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you probably don't care too much about what we're actually trying to accomplish as they're, taking down the Empire and all that.
I do have my own unfinished business with the Empire.
Oh. Yeah. Well. Okay, from here we're going to hop over to the med lab, where Ezekiel, Zoey, and Bowie are.
Wow, when did Joey get here?
With R2E2 and trying to figure out what to do about the homing, or not the homing, the
Jamming.
jamming. Thank you.
Gotcha.
The jamming thing.
Okay, so
do about that homing missile.
I didn't take super detailed notes on this part. Both Zoe and Ezekiel tried to deactivate the jammer, right?
You tried to locate where the jammer was in
Okay.
R2 and weren't able to find anything.
Okay. So Ezekiel will turn to Zoe and Bowie and say, I wonder if R2A1 might have better luck.
It's a possibility. Think it's worth trying.
Without saying... Sorry, go ahead.
So, droids have a good computer program repair and a good starship repair. Astromech droids, they do not at base have droid program repair.
So, probably not then.
So probably.
No.
Should we try it anyway?
Sorry, I'm distracted by this puppy. So I would like to join. Just like to play a character that just knows everything about R2s, has the perfect knowledge to help us right now. Okay, oh god. My brain is not here.
Yeah.
I mean, from the sounds of it, it seems like y'all would have the best bet of being able to do it besides the R2. Or instead of the R2. So if y'all can't do it, I don't think the R2 can.
Should we give it another try? I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to turn to R2A1 and say, is it okay if I try again?
You mean R2E2?
Or, sorry, R2E2. Did I say A1? I meant
Yeah.
R2E2. Sorry.
Okay. Roll me your droid program repair.
It's going to be one of those days.
And start looking through systems and trying to figure the stuff out, but you got nothing. You actually feel like you understand R2 units less now.
I thought you were going to turn around again and say, you're pretty sure this is an R2 unit.
Nah.
Well, that's no good. If we can't find the jammer, then I think we need to talk about deactivating him for at least now. I know you have thoughts.
Have we tried turning him off and back on again? Can we do that? Is that an option?
Yeah, you can try turning him off and back on again.
I am down for this plan, just FYI.
How does R2E2 feel about this plan?
I think we already said he was connected to a computer, so he could be talking
Yes.
to you. It's like, I guess we can try that.
Okay. I will try resetting R2, I guess. Or he
Okay.
can reset himself, I don't know.
Okay. So he has like a hidden shut off button or whatever, which he directs Zoey to, and Zoey turns him off and then back on again, and he boots up. He boop up.
Hello. Our comms still being jammed.
You check your comms, and they are now working.
Yay!
Who would have thought it'd be
Simplest
that
answer.
easy?
Big brain.
We should still keep a mental note to have someone look at him at the earliest opportunity, though.
I'll
Yeah.
consider it. Take that into consideration.
All right.
Okay. So, what are y'all doing now?
How do we all feel about Jack Tacker?
Not confident on him.
I'm still on the fence.
Okay. So keep an eye on him?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you feel about him?
I constantly have to balance like my mistrust with Zoe's trust, and I don't know how to do it. Like me as a person, fucking hate him. Me as Zoe,
For the record, I was asking Zoe.
I know.
Okay.
It's just hard for me to balance it. I had to go through an entire session where I knew someone was going to betray us and no one else said anything. And I was just like, well, fuck me, I guess, because I knew Zoe would trust. Cautious. She feels cautious about him.
It's a good word.
Mm-hmm. God.
How much more time to our destination? I can't remember where we're going.
You're going to
Kashik.
one of the moons of it specifically, yeah. And I think you were like 15, 16 hours into a 2-day trip.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to my quarters for the night.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go back to the cockpit.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep an eye on the general.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Or we can reverse it. Do you want to go to the cockpit?
I think you'd be better in the cockpit than I would.
Fair. I'll go to the cockpit.
Okay.
I'll come relieve you in the morning, Bowie.
Okay.
Okay. And I assume you want R2 going with you to the cockpit? R2E2? Or are you wanting R2 to stay with Bowie in the med lab? Med bay.
I feel like
Not really a lab.
Zoe shouldn't be left alone, but also I want to take R2 with me. Zoe, do you have an opinion?
It would be nice to have someone else in case, something happens.
All right, I'll stay. That way you can take R2 with you.
Thank you. I'll take R2 with me.
Okay. Okay. So Ezekiel stays to keep Bowie company. Ezekiel's not sure where they came from, but before R2 leaves, he gives Ezekiel a pair of earplugs. And yeah.
Has Ezekiel heard the singing yet? I can't remember. I think he has.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think
yeah.
so.
I think
Because when we
everyone on
came,
the ship
because when we
has.
came back, yeah, he was finishing. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna, as R2 leaves, I'm gonna say thank you.
Yeah. So Zoe and R2 go to the cockpit where Faeleena and Jack are, and yeah. And Zoe comes in. Jack's like, "So, how's everything going?"
Pretty good.
Oh yeah. And both of you can roll me a perception.
Me as well, right?
Yeah. Okay. Zoe doesn't notice this, but Faeleena notices Jack giving R2 kind of looking at R2 for just like a moment longer than just like kind of like, you know, like he's noticing something. Can't quite tell beyond that, but it's like he's noticing something about R. You're noticing that he's noticing something about R2.
You're talking about R2E2, right?
R2E2, yes.
Because R2A1 is also on the bridge
Okay.
or the cockpit. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. But no, R2E2. Yeah.
Let's respond like something up. Got something on his medal?
Oh.
Does he have something on his medal?
No, it's just, something just seems off about R2. Did anything happen?
No.
Okay. Well, should probably get myself a bit of shut-eye. Good night. And he heads off.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else anyone's going to be doing at the moment? Or...
Ezekiel's gonna put the earplugs in.
Okay. Anything else, or should we jump ahead?
Well, Bowie's starting to sing to the general who's sleeping.
Okay. So, the rest of the trip is uneventful. And after the full 2 days have passed or whatever from when you left, so another like day and 9 hours from where we were ish. Drop out of hyperspace and by one of the moons of Kashyyyk. And because you did get the information on where you were.
Yes,
Yeah.
we pulled it from
Yeah.
from one of the general's pads.
Yeah. So it's in kind of the northern region of one of the moons. So it's kind of it's forested, but like, you know, with lots of snow and such as well. It's So it's snow-covered forest where the pad had told you to go. So assuming you're going straight there, you can make me a piloting check. If you have anything else you want to do first, though, let me know.
I mean, no, I think I'm okay. Anyone else?
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make a piloting check.
Okay.
Do it.
27.
Nice.
So, you go, you're, flying down, whatever. You see, like, an pretty open area, not a lot of trees. But then you realize that looks like, might be some kind of, like, pond or something covered in ice. So you fly a bit further, find another landing spot that looks just perfect, and set it down for a land in there. And, yeah, you, just trying to think what you would have all read from the pad last time. Do you remember what I all said about it? What you read from it? Just that it was on one of the moons of Kashyyyk, or anything more detailed did I say?
I think it was one of the moons.
Well, yeah, that part I remember. I just,
Yeah.
if there's anything more than
I think
that.
that was basically just east.
That's that's all I wrote down.
Okay,
so.
yeah. So
That's
yeah,
all I remember.
okay, yeah, so you were given, like, the location, but as you're coming in for a landing, you don't see any kind of a building or anything as you came in for the landing. So, yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if it's underground.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna landing, right?
Yeah. Assuming you're still landing.
Sorry, I've been petting my dog for like 20 minutes. She's just still laying on my lap. So she's living.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what are y'all doing? Assume everyone's coming together and as you've landed or whatever.
Yeah. I assume the atmosphere is breathable.
Yep. Perfectly normal atmosphere. It's cold
Just
outside,
cold.
but
How cold?
I'd say probably in, like, -10 to -20 Celsius. So it's,
Okay.
it's cold, but
cold.
not too bad. I mean, depending on who you are, I suppose. It's not too bad for me.
Same.
Yeah. Although, I mean, this winter it kind of has, because this winter has been overall pretty mild until this past week where we had 2 days where it was like around -30. But
Ooh, yeah, we haven't hit that yet.
otherwise, it's been a pretty mild winter. Anyway, not talking about real winter. In the game winter, what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna look for a jacket.
Okay. Yeah, you have. I'm gonna say, like, the ship has, like, some, like, weather relevant clothes, so, like, jackets and such.
Yeah. I put a jacket on too.
Well, everyone want to go for a stroll?
Sure.
Sure. Should someone stay and watch over the general, or?
I mean, if we leave her on a locked ship, still maybe not.
Yeah.
Can
Someone should probably stay, actually.
Can I check on her? Like, can I do a medicine check to see, like, how she is and if I could, like, do anything to wake her up yet, or is she still just stable, or, like, whatever?
She's stable, but you can't wake her up right now.
Okay.
You can just see that from like the medical computer readouts and such. So I'm not going to make
Right.
you roll for that.
Okay. Then yeah, who's gonna stay? Who's down to like stay while we take a look around at least?
I guess since I've been doing it, I could stay.
Or I could. I mean, I don't know.
Or I could.
Yeah, any one of us could.
I mean, I offer to, so.
All right, who's not good at looking around? Since that's what we're gonna be doing.
Probably me.
I mean, I do have a 4D search. I'm not good at perception, but my search is okay.
Oh, never
Same.
mind. My search is a 4D too.
Yeah, so is mine. My perception kind of sucks, though.
My perception's a 3D.
Okay, you go, I'll stay.
Okay.
Because I'm only a 2D plus 1.
Ah.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So Ezekiel, and I'm assuming R2A1
Yes.
are
he'll stay
staying,
too.
and then everyone else is going. Okay. So step out of the ship into the brisk air and look around, and so I guess everyone wants to do a search roll to see if you can find anything.
I mean, yeah, if there's nothing initially we notice.
Dang.
Okay.
I guess I'm glad I didn't stay.
Yeah.
So you're looking around, and you're looking around wherever, and kind of, I guess going over because you're a little bit over from where the exact coordinates you were given were, just because this, exact coordinates, too many trees to land, but you go over in that direction or whatever, looking around, and what Zoey and Faeleena notice is an area that's a bit of a clearing. Like, it's not enough for like the ship to have landed, but there is an area that's like a bit of a clearing, and almost like it's almost like a circle of trees was just like cut out. It's because it's very even as far as like the shape and size of it. So it's probable that this was done by people, not just like some random natural thing.
Okay.
So you go over to the clearing and look around in it, and you can make me another search roll for if you find anything there.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Consistent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did one better.
Nice.
So what Zoey notices is, as you're going into the clearing, two of the trees on the edges have automated blaster rifles attached to them, which start aiming at you as you enter the clearing.
Oh.
who would have entered first? I need to get better at what actually asking that in advance. Who's going in
Marching
order?
order, yeah.
Marching order.
Hmm. Yeah.
We could just
Yeah.
roll a d6 for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, I'd imagine the better lookers would be more upfront.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say that. Maybe just like an order of like whoever from highest to lowest.
Okay, so Zoey and Faeleena first then. Okay. So then one's targeting each of you.
Okay,
And I
can
assume
try it.
you're going to be trying to fire back, or...
Oh, I was gonna just try and
Oh.
dodge. Are there people
No.
attached to
It's blast rifles on, like, automated systems, but you could shoot them.
Then yeah, sure. Try and shoot him back.
Okay. Then, assuming Zoey and Faeleena are each shooting the one aimed at each of them.
Yeah.
And Bowie?
I guess if I could fire at one, I'll fire at the one that you label 1.
Okay. Say that's the one aiming at Zoey.
Okay.
Then R2 will also shoot that one, and Jack will shoot the other one. Okay. Oh, right, I usually have R2 shooting multiple targets. I'm like, that is a very high number. Usually I have to make multiple shots, so I don't roll quite that many. Okay. So, R2, quite unsurprisingly, goes first.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did have a shot at going first, but I rolled pretty low for 70.
Yeah. Okay, R2 blows it up. Or hits it and it blows up. Then, Zoey hits the same one. Or, well, was shooting at the same one, so
Oh.
it's already gone.
Yeah. Good, I don't have to take my hands off my dog to roll damage.
Then Jack. No, that's not Jack. That's the one that was just destroyed. I don't know where he's there.
Oh, is that mine?
Then
Yep.
what?
In that case, if that was my shot, I'm still gonna fire. I'm firing at that smoldering wreckage.
Okay. Yeah, so you fire at the smoldering wreckage.
Okay, let me roll for damage.
And
Be my
you
best
split,
roll.
You split
No,
the
not
tree
really.
in half, and it falls on you.
Good.
Okay, then Jack hits the one that was shooting at Faeleena. So that let me roll for damage, and yeah, that one blows up as well.
GG.
So Jack's like, some kind of automated defense system, which means we're probably in the right place.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Now we just need to figure out how to get into wherever we're supposed to get into.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
How do you really feel?
Okay. Can I guess, just search the area?
Okay. Roll me another search.
Oh, I did one better than
I
my
did a
previous
lot
search
worse.
rolls.
You
In fact, I did a lot worse.
You both find a lot of trees.
Great. I wanted those.
Yeah.
Is there any snow?
Oh yeah, so much snow.
Oh, tight. I eat the snow.
Please do.
Okay.
Just actually do it.
You reach down, pick up some snow, start eating it, then think to check if it's yellow.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
That's some good yellow snow.
I don't know if you understand this, but it's called seasoning. Flavor.
Lord.
Look it up.
Beautiful.
Okay then, moving on.
Wait,
Moving
did
on.
anyone else want to make a search roll, or was it just us?
Fine. I was
I thought you were
enjoying
gonna
this,
ask if-
okay?
Anyone else is gonna eat snow?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna look for some yellow snow.
God, I would very much like to get off this ship.
You're not
I
on
mean,
a
we're off
ship.
the ship.
You're not on the ship.
No, but like, the real life one.
Mm.
Okay. So you're looking around and you don't find much either.
Oh.
Wait.
Who had the data pad from the general?
Definitely not me.
Good question.
Probably Ezekiel, because he's probably the one that hacked it, right?
I don't remember.
I can't remember if it was me or if it was R2.
I think it was R2 that hacked it.
Was it my R2 or was it R2E2? Because if it was my R2, then I'd probably have it.
I want to say it was your R2. I want to say it was Ezekiel's R2.
Yeah, that sounds more right to me
Okay.
for some reason.
I'm gonna go along with the rest of the class.
Yeah, never mind. I have food, but I can wait.
Okay. And Jack's asking, so was there anything in that data pad about what we're supposed to be doing, or...
I thought we checked, and I don't think so, but we could go back and check, I guess.
Yeah, like that. We can check again.
Yeah.
Alright. Head back to the ship.
So you head back to the ship and find Ezekiel. Just,
Hey,
Stop.
what'd you find?
Automated blaster rifles.
Cool. Everyone whole?
That's about it.
Everyone whole? Don't see any blood, so
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
sign.
yeah.
I would have answered you, but
No,
my
you're
heart
fine.
was barking.
You're fine.
I couldn't hear what you were saying because of background noise.
Wow, can't imagine what you mean.
Yeah, I know.
So we think there might be more information on that data pad that you have.
Oh, okay.
So I think we should all probably just head there at this point. Um, if everyone else is down for it, then I could just carry the general and we could try.
I was just about to ask, is it safe to move the general?
Who
Can
knows?
I determine that from the readings on the computer?
Okay, we have 2 strong people around. We'll just carry the whole thing.
Carry the whole what?
Uh,
The bed she's on?
oh. Okay, wait, do we have like a stretcher? We'll just move her around.
What?
Why would we have a
You
stretcher on the
Need
ship?
like a gurney or something.
Yeah, would it be safe to move her? I guess that was the question, right? I think somebody asked. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
I was a little distracted.
It's all good. Did you get your food?
Not quite. I'm going to.
Yeah, you're not sure if it would be safe. If you're asking like Jack in game, since he was the one that like stabilized her.
I'm gonna ask Jack what his opinion is.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, might be as long as, you know, we don't run into any kind of trouble or anything. Like carrying her with us should be fine, but like, you know, you need to be careful with her.
So we shouldn't use her as a weapon? Is that what you're saying?
No battering ram?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
I
Okay.
don't think it's a good idea that we leave her here if we can avoid it at all.
Same.
Okay. I think the person who's carrying her should hang back
Oh yeah, definitely.
towards the back of the group or towards the middle of the group.
Yeah,
Tends to
I
be
think-
safer.
Yeah,
middle is
middle's good.
And then if we get into combat, should just like hide essentially.
Bury her in the snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Down with that.
So who's gonna carry her?
Well, I'm worse when it comes to shooting, so.
Okay. And I think you have good strength at least. Like
Yeah.
the second best, if not the best.
I believe we're tied for best lifting, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was up there.
I don't know. I do have 2D+2,
Same.
Oh shit, you have the best.
so
That's no, it's like golf. The lower the number, the better.
yeah.
Alright, so I guess Faeleena will carry the general.
Okay.
Fine.
Roll me your lifting.
Wow, consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Accidentally dropped the general on the head. Oops, sorry, general.
I think that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. You're not going too far, so.
Okay.
So, pick up the general, and you all head back over to the clearing, and now you're all and Ezekiel still has the pad on him.
Yes.
Okay. So as you come to the clearing, you notice a screen comes up on the pad asking you to enter a code.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I should probably try dealing with that since I think I have the best security.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, who's ready for another 10? Actually, it was 11 last time, so I should probably get a 6 this time. I mean 12 this time. I said 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go for the 6. There
Hey!
you go.
Hey.
Okay. So,
Technically did get a 6 in the middle there.
True, true.
you go fill around with it, and get the code worked out, and as you put it in, what happens is an area in the center of the clearing, the ground kind of opens up, whatever. It's one of those things where it has like kind of like kind of like 4 triangles opening up or whatever type thing or whatever, and there's just like a circular hole, and then a turbo lift actually comes up out of it.
Tight.
Is the hole just about like the circumference of the turbo lift?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get in the turbo lift.
Same.
Yeah.
There enough room for all of us?
Yeah, you can all fit. So I'm assuming you're all.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll do.
Yeah. So, you all get in, and turbo lift goes down, and then after a bit, doors slide open, and you see a Toydarian, or is it Toy or Troydarian? Watto from episode 1.
I totally know this, but I'm just not gonna tell you.
You don't know this.
No, I totally know it.
Toydarian, yeah, okay.
I know everything about Star Wars.
Of course.
She just keeps it from us.
Yeah. She's actually leading a double life. She's actually secretly, like, the most knowledgeable person on Star Wars ever.
Just gets her kicks off of the fact that like she knows nothing, so we have to, help her out.
Exactly. I'm just hustling.
But yeah, so it's Toydarian. They're these small aliens with, like, hummingbird-like wings and, like, a kind of, like, aardvark-like snout and such, and...
That sounds like a Pokemon.
I was just saying, Suna with wings.
I
She
mean...
kinda looked like an aardvark, although she jumped over here when you said that.
Yeah.
I just made up a species that could just be Zuno.
I didn't make up the species. This is from Star Wars Episode 1. And
Yeah, don't you know anything about Star Wars?
2.
God.
Watto, he's the one that that owned Anakin Skywalker in the first movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember.
Mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. But,
Okay.
yeah.
The real character I'm waiting for is Jar Jar.
Yeah, this isn't Watto. This is just a Toydarian, another Toydarian, and he's like, "What happened to the general?"
Poisoned.
Okay. He snaps his finger, and medical droid comes out with a stretcher for the general, and assume you put her on there.
Yep, I'll throw her on there.
Don't throw her. That'd be bad.
Toby.
So,
What do I roll for throw? Dexterity?
Isn't there a throw skill? Or did I make that up?
There isn't.
Okay, so I made it up.
But I still think it'd be strength.
yeah.
Yeah, strength makes more sense to be fair.
So,
Well, it depends on if you're trying to be accurate, I guess.
so you put her on there, and then the medical droid goes off with the general and Toydarian. I actually need a name for him. Let me quickly bring up the name generator. Is there one for Toydarians? Yes, awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zoe's gonna be like, hey, what's your name?
I don't like those ones. There we go. He's like, I am Mim Ranu, and who are all of you?
My name's Zoey Brinabee.
Ezekiel Corona.
Bowie Brinabee.
Faeleena.
Jack Taggart. Beep boop bop. Beep bop. Yeah, both are 2 units. Mim looks at all of you and he's like, You, Zoey, the general's mentioned you before.
Oh.
Ezekiel. The name sounds familiar. Jack.
I put Wookiee porn on computers.
Jack Taggart, you I've heard of as well.
I'm new.
I'm sure.
Actually, everyone's heard of the legendary R2.
I'm sure you are. Well, why don't you come with me? We'll get you situated, and you can let me know about what's. Well, just follow me. We'll go to the kitchen, eat up, and you can tell me what's going on.
Also, we kind of destroyed the defenses.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get a droid to go deal with them. I wasn't exactly expecting anyone to be showing up.
Yeah, well, we weren't exactly expecting to show up.
Yeah. So he leads you to the kitchen and serves you some food, some kind of a soup. He's like, so, what's the situation? I mean, with the general being poisoned and y'all here, something must have happened.
There may have been a small, really big explosion.
Or a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cyber tech.
I like how you keep calling them cybertech. It's just,
It's just the only name I could think of.
yeah, it's just sci-tech.
Oh, Psy.
No burr.
So the base on Chesic Prime. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Yeah, Chesic Prime.
Yeah, sorry, Chesic Prime. It came under attack and it's basically all but destroyed. Everyone had to evacuate the base, and from what we know, everyone's just kind of in limbo because there was no active communications. They all seemed to be being jammed at the time. And then a little ways into our journey here, the general just collapsed.
Interesting. One second, he says his communicator starts beeping. hello? Yeah, okay. Okay. And he's like, okay, so that was the medical droid giving me progress, giving me an update on the general. So, do you know who poisoned her or anything? Or anything about the poison?
Not really.
And Jack's like, I mean, I've encountered stuff like that before, that kind of poison before. No idea who did it, though. Yeah, Mim's like, okay. Well, medical droid should hopefully be able to purge her system of the poison and get her healthy again, but we'll see how it goes.
That's better than what we were going to be able to do.
It's true.
So, but issue is who poisoned her, and what do we do about everyone else from the base who you said is kind of in probably in limbo now, trying to figure, not sure what they should do next. Because
Also, did we mention the traitor from Cytec thing?
No.
No, you didn't.
Ah. I mentioned that.
I left it out intentionally.
Oh. Zoe's clueless. She mentioned it. Zoe, not me. I am.
Well, presumably, whoever this traitor is was also the person who poisoned General. And the question is,
That's
though,
why I mentioned it.
yeah, and the question is, because General was wanting to use this location as a base eventually, and
Yeah, she mentioned that.
bringing everyone here now would be upping the timetable a bit, but doable. But do we want to do that when we don't know who we can't trust?
Yeah.
I mean,
How long will it take for the general to be away?
Hard to say at this point.
do you think we should go back? Asking Zoe.
Go back where?
To the former base.
Oh.
Because all the ships remained in the system from what we can tell, right?
I mean, how many days has it been?
2 days.
They presumably left by now.
Can we send out some kind of message to them?
Could definitely contact them, yeah.
I think bringing everyone here is the best option. Because otherwise everyone's just scattered and we don't know where anyone is.
I mean, wouldn't the people that escaped at least have some knowledge on where, like, other bases are?
Some of them might, like, the thing is, a lot of them were people that, like you, previously were operating out of Yavin 4, which there's still a rebel base there, but, you know, that's one surrounded by Imperial blockade. So some of them might know of other bases, but it's not a guarantee. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, Mim's like, well, yeah. The main thing is, that we don't want whoever the traitor is to, just bring SciTech down here as well.
Right.
Do we have any way of determining who that could be? Any theories? Suspicions?
Hmm.
I mean, can we set up some sort of lie detector test?
Maybe. Familiar with a few techniques. A few. Like, I mean, I guess. Honestly, with a bit of modifications, medical sensors, because, get them to scan for, like, baseline, like, stress levels, and then see if that changes and such.
Not a bad idea.
Well, okay, so maybe maybe we all take the test first to rule out any of us,
Mhm.
and then we can maybe retrace our steps, see if anyone is still back at Cheswick Prime.
Jack's like, can't imagine too many people would have stuck around there too long. There's an Imperial base on that planet as well, and, a bunch of ships hanging out in orbit kind of attracts attention.
Right, that's fair. But then the only other option that I see then is sending out a mass communication. And then we still might not know who we can trust.
Or
Okay. Well, Mim's like, well, I'll go see what I can do about modifying some medical equipment, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. So Mim heads out, and it's just the group of you four plus the R2 units and Jack in the room. So, is there
I'm
anything?
going to look at each person individually for 3 seconds.
Okay. Anyone else do anything?
So he's just taking a moment to breathe, We've had some times recently, so she's just
It's been a rough week.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's
gonna
been a
take
week.
a moment.
Yeah. Okay. Faeleena or Bowie?
Not doing anything worth talking about.
Okay.
just chilling.
Okay. Jack's just enjoying his soup.
Oh, yeah. I want to smell the soup.
It's some kind of like some kind of veggie soup. Smells
I'm gonna
fine.
ask Jack how it tastes.
It's not bad.
All right.
Okay. So you all just kind of relax a bit. And then after about an hour or two, Mim comes back and he's like, okay, so which of you wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Come with me. And
Okay.
he leads you into a room where there's a chair with a bunch of like medical scanners and stuff attached to it, and he directs you to sit down and takes out a computer pad or whatever, and he's looking at it and he's like, okay, so starts with some baseline stuff. What is your name?
My name is Bowie Brinabee.
Okay. What color are your eyes?
My eyes are a color. I don't even remember my character's eye color.
Does he just say the accurate eye color,
Yes.
though? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been with the Rebel Alliance?
Not long. I say however long it's been because I don't know how time goes by.
Yeah, it's actually that's something I couldn't even figure out because I have notes going back. But where's my mouse?
Yeah.
I'm not going to figure it out right now, but I could. It would require scrolling through my notes to back when Bowie first appeared and then adding up all the time.
Yeah.
That seems like too much trouble.
But yeah. So he's like, okay. Why did you join the Rebel Alliance?
I have a grudge against SciTech, and I feel like this is a good opportunity to at least take them out.
Okay. Well, what kind of contact have you all had with SciTech?
We've
Where do I begin?
yeah. I feel like every contact we've had has been with SciTech. We've busted into their base once. Was I part of the cruise ship thing? I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna act like I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just,
Mm-hmm.
We interfered with a meeting in a cruise ship, and then we've been dealing with the whole base attack thing.
Okay. That's everything?
Everything that my out of character self can remember.
Because there's also the fact that, they're the ones that captured most of your crew.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that too. Yeah,
Minor detail.
yeah, minor detail. I don't think about it that often.
Your whole backstory and major motivation.
Yeah, not that important in hindsight.
Okay, that should be good. You can send the next person in.
Okay, and also on a quick note, I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes.
Okay. Who's going in next?
I'll go.
Okay, Zoey comes in. He's like, okay, please, just for some baseline, what is your name?
Zoey Brinabee.
What is your eye color?
Blue.
Okay. They are blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it written on my character sheet, actually. I checked when I asked him.
Good stuff. Okay. How long have you been with the Rebel Alliance?
Amount of time.
Okay. What was your reason for joining the rebellion?
Oh, I accidentally helped them. That's right.
You accidentally helped them?
I got kidnapped, and then I got left, and then I helped them out in a fight, and they needed a pilot.
Okay.
Didn't even really know what was happening, but that's about normal for me.
Okay. What is your history of contact with SciTech?
So much. We I think our first contact was breaking into one of their buildings that one time. And then they've just been a nuisance ever since. I don't know. I say most of the same things, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay. Can send in the next person.
Alright. I do that.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Sure.
Okay.
I heard Theo first, or
Ezekiel.
We're just wrestling. No, I'm going first.
No, me.
Okay. So Ezekiel goes in next. Okay, please sit down. Start with the baseline questions. What is your name?
Ezekiel Corona.
What is your eye color?
Green.
Okay, and it's actually green.
I just added it now. Yes, it is.
Okay. How long have you been with the Rebel Alliance?
It's been a while now. Number of months at least.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly how long.
What was your reason for joining the rebellion?
I thought it would be a great way to fight Imperials. They killed my parents and orphaned me when I was a kid, so any chance I have to ruin their day is okay by me.
Okay. And what is the contact you've had with SciTech?
Just the one mission where we were sent to upload a virus to their network.
Remember, you were also the one that developed the virus. Or one of the people that developed the virus.
That too.
So, yeah. So
I say that.
Yeah. Okay. So you developed the virus to be used against them.
Yeah, it was designed to infiltrate their network and attack from within.
Okay. And it didn't work out?
I don't know if I'd say that. It didn't necessarily work fully as intended.
How do you feel about that?
A little disappointed.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping for it to go full-fledged and topple them.
Okay. You can send in the next person.
I'll go this time then.
Okay. Faeleena goes in, sits down. Okay. For some baseline questions, what is your name?
Faeleena.
What is your eye color?
I'm gonna say it's blue-purple.
Okay. That's the actual eye color?
I've never written it down before.
Okay. But I'm just saying the answer you give is the truth, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. How long have you been part of the Rebel Alliance?
I won't say I'm a part of it.
Wait, so I'm the only one who actually had an eye color? Sorry. But
Yeah, I didn't think to do eye color.
wow.
Did I do one for Theo? Hold on. No. Oh no, I did do one for Theo. Theo's eyes are blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think for sure I made Joey blue just to match hers.
Okay.
Jason might also have. Let me check while.
Alright,
continue.
sorry. I just.
Okay. So.
Oh, Jason actually also has blue eyes.
Tight.
Okay. So. Mim is like, okay, so you're not part of the rebellion then?
No, I'll just say like it was Jack who had a job for me.
So you're a mercenary then?
Yeah.
Have you ever worked for SciTech?
Not that I know.
What are your thoughts on the Rebel Alliance?
Imperial
It's a bit sloppy that whatever happened has happened. How Psytech apparently was able to get in this easily.
Well, let me rephrase. What are your thoughts on like the rebellion, what they're doing, like their goals, toppling the Empire, and such?
Seem fine by me, and I mean they're against the Empire, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Psytech?
I definitely don't approve of these tests they apparently do on people.
Okay. Well, what is the contact you've had with Psytech?
Have I ever been directly in contact with Psych? I don't think I have been.
Well, the mission you went on to upload the virus.
Oh, yeah. I'll just say that.
And then, of course,
I joined them on the mission.
And then, of course, them attacking the base on Chesapeake.
Yeah, okay.
So you go over that. He's like, okay. Okay, you can go send the next person in.
Let's go ahead. Yo, next.
Okay, then Jack goes. So now, while Jack is being questioned, what are you all doing?
I want to try to listen in, like, take a cup to the door.
Okay, so you're going you're going back to outside the room and trying to listen in.
Yeah.
Anyone else with Ezekiel, or is he by himself on this?
I want to.
Sure.
Okay.
The door's gonna open. We're all just gonna be standing there.
You're leaning against. You're leaning against. So the door's gonna open. And you're just gonna like fall down.
That's even better.
Okay.
Well, everyone trying to listen in. Roll me a search.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Also, I'm not listening in, just FYI.
Are you with them though?
Nah.
You're still in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm still in the kitchen.
Okay. So you all try listening in to no avail.
Darn.
And okay. So, a few minutes pass. And then you do hear something. You hear a blaster being fired on the other side of the door.
I'll just barge in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you barge in and you see or you try to barge in, but the door is locked.
I'm gonna try to hack it.
Okay, roll me a program repair.
Sorry, I forgot what my plus was.
24. Okay. Now you unlock the door. It slides open. You see Mim dead on the ground. And an air duct that's been like opened up, or an air vent that's been opened up, and Jack's not in there. Not in the room.
Mother trucker. We have to get to the general right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sprint down to medical.
Okay.
Gun in hand.
Okay. The rest of you all going with them? Or I guess not Bowie, because Bowie's not with you, but...
I'm
I'll-
going after him.
Can I call for Bowie as a minute?
Can you call for
Is there...
Bowie? Yeah, comms work right now. Oh, so... Yeah, you're able
I'll
to
let
call...
him know to like head to medical with us.
Okay, and...
And I'll dive into the vent.
Okay.
Nice.
In the rare case, it goes somewhere else.
I like it.
Okay. So Ezekiel and Zoe go to the medical bay. Is Bowie going there as well?
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I guess I'll go.
Nah.
It turns out that soup was really good, like he said. I'm just eating the soup.
Okay. So you go to medical bay, and medical droid is treating the general. Jack's not in there or anything, and meanwhile Faeleena is going, and air vents comes across fork in the road, as it were. You can roll me a search to determine which way to go if you want.
I'm tempted to use my force burn on this. Fuck it, I will.
Okay. 33.
Could be better.
Yeah, you can tell, you see like where bit of cloth or something, looks like a bit of cloth probably from like his jacket or something got caught on a corner or something or whatever, and so you go following down that way, and as you go you can actually hear up ahead him dropping. You can actually hear something dropping out of the vent to the floor up ahead. So you go up there and you see where, because this vent is going above a room or whatever, so you can see where like it's open up to a room below. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go after him.
Okay. So you come and drop it. Are you trying to be sneaky about it or just going?
I'm just going.
Okay. So you go and drop down, and you drop down, or are you just gonna try like shooting him from up there?
I'm gonna just jump straight.
Okay.
I don't trust my shooting.
Okay, so you jump straight down, and he has a blaster rifle pointed at you, and he's like, "So how do you like to make double the money?"
Double the money, huh? For what specific costs? What am I? What would I do?
Just leave. You didn't see me in here, and you look around, and this is a communications room.
Can I like try to sneakily like turn on my comm link to them? So that like they could maybe listen in.
Roll me a hide sneak.
There was a need for a high roll.
Okay, you kind of you're kind of just going like a and as you do that, you kind of go and just kind of like flick on the your comm so that it's just transmitting or whatever, and so he's like, what do you say? Just walk out of here. Pretend you didn't find me. So you all get your comms start beeping.
Okay, we'll answer it.
Yeah.
But we're not able to tell where it is, are we?
Now you just hear Jack and Faeleena talking, and
Sorry, where is Zoey and Bowie now?
in the medical room, medical bay with you.
Okay, sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah. So yeah, so Jack's like, so yeah, you just walk out of here. You didn't see me, and you get double the pay. That doubles your pay.
I mean, this doesn't seem like an easy place to escape. I'm sure they have, like, you know, a way of tracking you.
Who said I'm trying to escape?
I mean, what are you trying to do here?
Would that change? Would an explanation change whether or not you agree to this?
It might not. No, maybe I can be persuaded for more payment and I'll be able to help.
Well, I've been trying to find this location for a while now. The General Spacewalker's been keeping it a secret, even from a lot of the higher ups in the rebellion, and well, certain people are interested in what exactly has been all happening here.
I mean, you're in the communications. Why?
To communicate with those certain people.
Okay.
So upon hearing that, I'm going to I'm going to look for a terminal that I can interface with in the medical room.
Okay, yeah.
Also, when we got here, I would have mentioned that, like, there's a medical emergency in the other room that Min's been hurt.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I was trying to figure out a way to phrase it, and I couldn't.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you did that, and medical droid went to check on Mim. Okay. So Ezekiel goes to computer, and what are you doing?
I'm going to try to access communications remotely to try to disable them.
Okay. Roll me a computer program repair.
Damn.
24. Okay. Okay, so you think you've succeeded.
We should probably start trying to find where that room is at too, so we can,
I was gonna say I wanna head toward that room. Like,
Are you going to check on the computers where that is then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me another computer program repair. This one won't be as hard, but do need to, because you don't have proper access to the computer.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh.
It won't be too bad.
You actually get sent in complete opposite direction.
Okay, so you try bringing up so after just like masterfully disabling the communications, you try to bring up a map of the base, and it just beeps at you with an error message.
Perfect.
Would you like me to try?
I was gonna say,
Ezekiel just like steps away from the computer.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so yeah, you
Let me show you how it's done.
Let me show you how you bring up this map. Just pop my knuckles.
so yeah, you bring up
Attacker time.
a map of the base, and including where the main communications room is. So then you all start heading there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll go back inside to where Jack is like, so, does that change anything?
Do what you want.
And what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm curious. I would like to watch. I'm just curious what you're doing.
Okay.
Plus, I do need to get paid, so can't get paid if I'm just letting you go.
So he goes and turns around and brings up the communication system, and he's like, what did you do?
I mean, seems like a safety precaution to like block communications. Seems weird if someone gets killed and like, the last person talking to them just suddenly disappears.
Roll me a con.
Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. To make sure.
Okay, and he is going to be shooting you.
I will focus entirely on dodging.
Okay. And you're probably at like point blank range, aren't you?
Oh, wait. I thought it was leading a little further. Like, not point, but like, still short enough.
Trying to picture the room in my head, because it's not a very big room, is the thing. I guess you could be at short range. That would work.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you're just at short range, so... Yeah.
And all fairness, mate. The only idea for me is like to stall. And hopefully you're
Why
not
were you
like.
just gonna let him communicate?
What's that?
Then why were you just gonna let him communicate? Your character
already-
wouldn't know that comms had been disabled.
I know, but I have like the only thing I like in my mind was thinking, okay, they can at least try to trace me and hopefully do something.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like storyline.
Okay, so you're going to try dodging, so roll your dodge. Okay, so he fires at you and you dodge out of the way. And he's going to shoot you again.
Am I close enough to even attack? Or take away his weapon?
Since as we just determined, you're not a point blank range, no.
Okay. I'll just dodge again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
20.
You dodge again. He's shooting again.
Come on, 21. 16.
Okay. Dodged again. Was that the third shot or the fourth shot?
Third.
Third. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly check. Okay. And shooting again.
God. Alright, I'll just dodge again. 16 again.
Okay, yeah, you dodge again.
And
that's when the door slides open as everyone else gets there.
hey guys.
I'm going to immediately fire at Jack. I'm going to aim for his left shoulder, though.
Okay. And any reason?
Because really, I just want to like wound him so that we can interrogate him later. But if I aim at his left shoulder and I roll kind of a crummy blaster roll, then there's a chance I might get a headshot out of it, which would be fine by me as well.
I mean, okay. There's no actual gameplay relevance to what part you're shooting. Just to say.
This is now the Fallout RPG.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot.
I'll just shoot. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim for his right nipple.
I thought you were gonna say shoulder. That really threw me.
Part of me just want to just like also aim for a left something.
Okay. So then, yeah, everyone's shooting at him as he's continuing to shoot at Faeleena.
No, I'll just try and full and dodge again.
No, actually, I think he's going to try shooting Zoey this time.
Oh.
Oh. Rude. I'll just try and charge at him.
Somebody special.
She's certainly
Nice.
Okay.
Like the best blaster roll that Ezekiel's ever rolled.
If only it was like a lieutenant, you know. Then so we just roll max roll.
Okay. So Zoey hits first. So roll for damage. That's why that looked weird. One of my blue dice was mixed in with the green ones. I was like, why do I have 7 green dice? But because I have 6 of each, but it was blue one. One of the blue ones was just mixed in, and couldn't really tell. Okay, he is momentarily stunned.
tired.
Then Ezekiel hits him next. So roll for damage. Yeah, he's still just momentarily stunned.
Oh,
He's-
Jesus.
He's tickled.
Okay. Then Bowie hits him.
Well, let me show y'all some real damage. Hey,
Actually,
That's a lot of damage.
that's gonna be like the cyborg momentarily stunned.
Okay, he is wounded.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And he's like, okay, I surrender.
Drop the gun.
He drops the gun.
I'll pick up the gun.
I kind of want to just shoot him in the kneecap a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm not going to.
Um.
Rope?
Hmm?
Anyone have rope?
Um.
I'm
No,
sorry,
I
not Jason or Joey.
no rope.
Faeleena hasn't started collecting rope yet, like the other characters.
Sure. I need to start on that.
Okay, I want to immediately just go over and like grab him. Just, like have a hold of his arm
Okay.
and still have my blaster pointed at him.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at him and go, why?
He doesn't say anything.
I'll try to command him. Or, sorry, the command thing, like,
Okay.
tell us why.
Okay, roll me your command.
Wow, so commanding.
$25.
Tell you why what?
Why would you suddenly betray him? Like, haven't you been working for them for, like, years?
Been working for the rebellion for years.
So
So-
why betray him?
Who's like I did not betray the rebellion.
Right. You just poisoned the general and murdered Mim. And I'm pretty sure when we came in here, you were trying to kill Faeleena.
Most of that is accurate.
Fine,
But-
most.
Yeah, where did I go off the trail?
If I was the one who poisoned the general, why would I have saved her?
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I didn't think he did that. That seemed legit.
So why did you kill Mim then?
There's stuff going on here that I can't really explain. I have orders from higher up.
Higher up within the rebellion?
Yes.
Cool. Is there a holding cell we could put him in?
Um.
When I expertly brought up the map, did I
Yeah.
by chance glance over a holding cell?
You had to put in expertly in there, didn't you?
I mean, it was a good roll, so yeah.
It's good fucking yeah.
It was a good roll, damn it.
Roll me a memory. No.
Okay. Let me just. I'm just gonna do my own personal memory. So 5.
Oh, 26. That's generous.
Yeah, I know.
No. Yeah. Because you were kind of like looking over everything and you saw a few things. So you did see where there were some holding cells nearby.
Okay, yeah, I mentioned that.
Cool.
All right, yeah. I guess let's take him there for the time being.
Okay.
Okay. So you go and you lock him up. Okay. And now what are you doing next? After
Would
locking him up?
Zoe or Ezekiel know of any other like higher up officers, like at or above or near the general's rank?
Didn't we meet like one other general one time when we were like sharing a base or some shit?
Yeah, because Yavin 4, like the actual base commander of that was General Dodona. Where's...
But wouldn't that just be an even rank? Not a higher rank?
Yeah, and also, let me see here. Is he still alive?
I don't even know how to remember this. It's been like a year, like in real life.
Okay, he would still be. Yeah, he would still be alive because he's an actual character from the movies and books. I just need to make sure the timeline works.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, General Dodonna would still be alive and at Yavin 4.
Would Ezekiel know that?
You would probably.
I don't.
Ezekiel would know of him because from
Right.
his time on Yavin 4. Zoey would as well. Whether or not they know him personally, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember if that ever happened on screen. It very well might have happened off screen, though.
Yeah.
I have no ideas. Did we put him in a holding cell? We did that, right?
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Cool. I was a little distracted by my dogs.
So someone should probably stay near him, at least.
I guess I'll keep watch.
I'll also keep watch.
I'm gonna go back to the medical bay and see how the general's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Okay. So,
Make sure to keep us updated on comms.
Will do.
okay. And then R2E2 is staying with Zoey, I'm guessing, and R2A1
Yes.
going with Ezekiel.
Yes.
Okay.
That was R2.
Okay. So Ezekiel, Faeleena, and R2A1 go to the med bay and see where the general's still being. The medical droid is back in and treating the general while there's another bed that was empty but now has what is most likely Mim's body on it and but it's covered by a covering since Mim was kind of killed.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna turn to the medical droid and ask. I guess there was no chance of saving Mim.
he was already dead when I got there.
How's the general?
She's coming along nicely, and then as he says that, you actually see her her eyes open, and she sees you. Ezekiel?
You're awake. We go over next to the bed.
What happened?
You were poisoned.
Huh. Do you know by who?
Not yet. We've been trying to figure it out.
Okay. And she's kind of looking around. So I take it you figured out where I was bringing you?
We did. We got in with relative ease. But there was an incident after we arrived.
What kind of incident?
Well, we decided that we should all take a sort of lie detector test in order to rule out any of us being the one who poisoned you or responsible for anything that's happened in the last week. And when it came time for Jack to go in, we heard a blaster go off, and by the time we got in there, Mim was dead.
Where's Jack now?
We captured him in a holding cell. He was trying to send a communication out. We don't know where, but we were able to stop him before he got anything out.
just bring up what he said, like to supposedly hire people in the rebellion.
Huh. That's... Not sure who he could be referring to. Or... Like, it is true that I've been keeping this base as under wraps as I can, since, you know, it being on one of the moons of Kashyyyk. I mean, like, it's... The Imperials keep pretty close eye on Kashyyyk and such. It's not exact... So, I have been trying to keep it quiet, limit the chance of anything getting out and such. But...
He also said he wasn't working for SciTech, which we all assumed he was.
Yeah, we need to figure out... We need to figure out whether... Or whether that's a lie or not.
Would you like to speak with him?
I think so, and she just tries standing up, getting out of the bed, and kind of falls over. She's still weak. And medical droid goes over, "You should not be getting up yet. It's not, you need to rest up and regain your strength."
We can bring him here.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'd feel much better with him on the other side of a force field.
How about with a blaster rifle pointed at his head?
I suppose that's the best option right now. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to radio to Zoey. The general's awake, and she'd like to speak with Jack. Did you guys bring him down here?
Okay.
Do
Maybe
they not have
give him a
wheelchairs in the Star Wars universe?
What's that?
Do they not have like wheelchairs or something like that we can wheeler, do wheelies?
I gotta look around the medical bay for a wheelchair.
There's a hover chair that you can use.
I'm gonna ask the general, do you think you can make it into this? And I like bring it over to the side of the bed.
I think so. Medical droid is like, "I would advise against this," and General just kind of shushes the medical droid. And bring me.
All right.
bring
So
me
I'll
down
radio
there.
back to Zoey and let them know that we're on our way down to them.
Okay, let's go down.
And I'm
there.
also, as we're leaving the medical bay, I'm gonna motion for like the medical droid to follow us,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay. So you go down there and you go in, enter the holding cell area, and Jack looks over as you come in, doesn't say anything, and General's like, "Hello, Jack. So we kind of need to figure out, you know, clearly we can't trust you. We need to figure out how much we can't trust you and why we can't trust you. Like, what are the reasons behind everything you're doing?" And Jack just shrugs.
Really? You got nothing?
I got my orders.
Where did those orders come from?
Right, I can't say.
Okay, but how about if he did anyway?
What's your skin in all this anyway? He asks Faeleena. You're only here because I hired you.
Yeah. So what was the reason of hiring me? I presume my hiring had to do with your orders.
Well, my initial hiring of you was to get that so I could get the intel I had on SciTech back to the rebellion. General's like, thinking about it now, it is interesting that you got this intel and led us to the place where we could supposedly use this virus. Shortly after we developed the virus, and just the timing is very coincidental. We develop a virus, suddenly you come back, tell us what SciTech and the Empire are working together, and where we can use this virus. And then when we go and do so, oh no, if the virus ends up in their hands, not used against them, at least briefly used against them before they then figure out how to counteract it. Timing on it seems pretty suspect.
Almost as if you're working for SciTech.
I can assure you that I'm not working for SciTech. The General's like, you mentioned a lie detector.
Yeah, Mim was performing the tests.
Would we be able to bring it in here?
I
Maybe.
suppose.
Could try. I mean, we don't know much about it, do we? Do we even know if that's possible?
There's only one way.
Like, everything was hooked up to the chair, but like you could just, carry bring the chair in here.
All right. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, General's like, okay, do that then. So,
So I'd leave to go get the chair.
okay.
Same.
So Zoey and Ezekiel go and grab the chair and bring it in. And it's like, okay. So, Jack, we're gonna put that chair in your cell. You're going to answer our questions. If there is stuff you can't answer because it's supposedly classified, whatever, but we need to make sure that what you are telling us is true. So, so you go and put the chair in the cell and have him sit in it, and I guess you also grab like the data pad that connects to the system. So General, looks at it and is like, okay, I think I understand how this works. What is your name? Jack Taggart. General looks at the pad, is like, okay. What where were you born? And he's like, on Corellia in the city of, and he mentions a city on Corellia. And I was like, okay. I should just go quickly mark down that he's from Corellia, so I don't forget that later. I don't know if that's how you spell Corellia off the top of my head, but whatever, it's just notes. Okay. And John was like, do you work for SciTech? Jack's like, nope. Are you loyal to the rebellion? Jack's like, yes. John looks at the computer. Anyone else have any questions for him?
Are you loyal to any other faction?
I mean, loyal to friends, some of my family.
Are you loyal to the Imperials?
No, I am not.
Did you have any other reason for hiring me besides said reason?
Needed somebody that with your kind of skill set, like I said, to get me out of there. And, thought you did a good job, so that's why I hired you to continue helping us.
I forget, did he mention that if he knew who poisoned the general?
Well, he hasn't.
Okay, then I ask if he knew who poisoned the general.
I couldn't say. I don't know.
Are you responsible for the base blowing up?
I did not blow up the base.
What about that cyborg that tried to kill us? The first one.
Like
There was more than one.
Like the first one on Chesic, or like the first
Yes.
one? Okay.
The first one on Chesic, sorry. Not the very first one.
Wait, what was the question again about it?
Were you responsible for the cyborg trying to kill us?
No. Okay, at this point, the general hits a button on the panel for like the cells. She's like, okay, we've force field is now soundproof. So some of his answers are lies. He lied about being loyal to the rebellion.
Figured.
He lied about being responsible for the cyborg, although it didn't seem like he lied about working for SciTech.
Working for and working with are two different things.
What about the question about the Imperials?
Was telling the truth about that one.
Damn.
And yeah,
What about the poisoning?
he was lying about that one as well.
Right.
I mean, poisoning a general, that's a capital offense, right? Pretty sure you get executed for that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, makes
mean,
sense.
the rebellion tends to not execute people.
accidentally blown out of an airlock. It's whatever.
I think you've spent too much time with Kel Jove.
Yeah, you might be onto something there, General. So what do we do with him then? We still don't know who he was trying to communicate with, or would have tried to communicate with.
Yeah.
Sci-tech.
Should we question him some more?
Well, we could ask if he was actually telling higher ups of the rebellion about this place.
Go,
Like-
Zoe.
Sure.
Okay, so General presses the button so this force field is no longer soundproof.
Hold on. Were you actually going to tell the rebellion about this place?
People within the rebellion, yes.
Are you working with SciTech? Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, I am not working with SciTech.
Is that it? All I had.
Who were you about to try to communicate with?
Certain higher ups within the rebellion.
And those higher ups are loyal to the rebellion, of course.
Thus is my understanding.
Right. But you're not. So why would you bother communicating with them then?
Your lie detector said I was lying about that?
I didn't say that.
Then why else would you think I was?
Maybe it's just what I believe.
So you think I can beat your lie detector?
Were you lying when you said you were loyal to the rebellion?
I was not.
Well, what if I told you that it showed that you were telling the truth? And I just still don't trust you.
That's why I was asked. That's what I was saying. So you don't trust your lie detector. If that's
Maybe.
the case. Then how can you trust anything I'm saying one way or the other?
Oh, I'm still not sure I do.
Okay.
It's kind of a point of continued questioning, you know?
The general's like, what was your first contact with SciTech? Jack considers for a moment. Good question. Think, years ago, a buddy of mine went to get some cybernetic eyes. You know, through their, their one of their legit clinics or whatever. Had no idea at the time that, there was this massive, criminal empire behind the company, but probably the first time I ever encountered them.
Did he need new? Was he blind? Could he not see, or was it like just a cosmetic thing? He wanted those mechanical looking eyeballs.
he was an athlete and wanted an edge. You know, being able to have, being able to like track like the ball and such faster, more and easier and such.
I see.
Yeah. The general turns off the sound again. Okay, he was lying about that one.
Okay, I briefly died. I'm back.
Okay, we'll come back.
Thank you.
That's why we brought the medical droid.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so the general was saying that, yeah, he was lying about, that being his first contact with Sci-Tech.
Well, now I'm just curious if it's true at all. Anyone else have an idea?
So what about that time he supposedly like, people found him and like he had to leave with the ships?
What?
Or
Right, when we got captured at the base.
Oh yeah, whenever he left with the ship. Well,
Yeah, when
didn't
you-
he say that like
They
the rebels entered the
he
ship
and
and he had to
R2 hid
hide?
in like a hidey hole or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
we could ask
probably
if it's
when he planted the jammer on R2.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Could ask him that.
Yeah.
The whole jamming thing, that he plays that?
I mean, obviously he did. What's the point of that question?
Okay, so you're all discussing this right now. The general's like, wait, okay, what are you talking about?
Someone put a jammer in R2.
No, but like, the ships and, hiding in the hidey hole and such.
When we came back to Chesapeake Prime, we were going to go turn ourselves in, but we thought we should leave someone with the ship, so Jack stayed behind. And once we were ambushed by the first cyborg, we came back to find both of the ships gone. And then later, as we finally approached the base, we saw Zoe's ship on the landing pad. And then Jack freed us from the cells that we were in. He said he hid in a hidey hole in the ship.
Okay. Because those ships had come back to base on autopilot, or thus we had thought.
Tight.
So, wait, why wouldn't R2 have mentioned that to Zoe?
Maybe he fucked with R2.
Beep boop.
I pet him.
R2's
Can-
also behind this. R2's also a traitor.
Can R2 run a
Once again,
self-diagnostic?
R2's a traitor, so am I.
Can R2 run a self-diagnostic?
Beep boop bop. R2 runs a self-diagnostic and beep bop boop. Connects to a computer and he's like, my systems appear to be fine.
Well, we also reset him at this point, so it could have.
Well, we turned him off and turned it back on.
Yeah.
General's thinking, R2, would you mind waiting outside while we continue questioning Jack? Beep
Or
boop.
bye, Zoe, I guess. R2's gonna betray us.
R
We'll have to
R2
kill Zoe.
R2 sadly leaves the room.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I mean, at this point, I mean, we don't know exactly what's going on with Jack, but I think it's pretty safe to assume that he is, like, according to the lie detector, like, he's not working for them or with them, but there's got to be, he's got to be the connection to them.
He also
it
lied
possible
about
that he-
being loyal to the rebellion.
Yeah.
Is it possible that he doesn't realize he's helping them out?
Sleeper agent.
Or
Just being deceived to in general.
General holds up her hand and then hits the unmute button, and she's like, "Are you being forced to work for SciTech?" Jack's like, "No." Turns the mute back on. Yeah. Well, he wasn't lying about that, according to the system. Because we have seen them, force people to do stuff before.
yeah.
But
Because yeah, my thoughts right now are just maybe the higher ups that he thinks are working for the rebellion are not working for the rebellion. Maybe.
It's a possibility.
there's something we're missing here, but I think it's safe to assume that he's the problem and that we can't have others coming here. Send out a communication to others to come here.
Agreed.
Because we yeah. Yeah, you can continue questioning him if you want. I'm gonna go contact other people from our base and have them relocate here. Start on that.
Alright.
So she goes and leaves the room to do that. So what are you all going to do? Are you going to question him some more, or?
I'm good.
I want to know why he killed Mim.
Alright.
Okay. So you turn off the soundproofing and you're like, well, yeah, you ask him.
Why did you kill Mim? You could have just rendered them unconscious, but you went for the kill. Why?
He knew stuff that he shouldn't know.
He knew stuff that you shouldn't know without asking you?
It's complicated.
Can Tordarians read minds?
Not unless they're force sensitive.
With that, I'm just gonna walk out of the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't even stand looking at him anymore.
And so everyone's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go outside. You find Art.
Wait, do we want to leave him alone?
Hmm.
Actually,
I
hold
don't know.
on. I want to ask him something.
Okay.
Um, I want to ask him if he fucked with R2.
I was thinking, like, more
Yeah.
specifically, why?
I have not made any modifications to R2 or anything. Like, I mean, have you seen his system? You try making modifications to him without him wanting you to, you're liable to just damage him. He has a complicated system, you know that.
It's true.
Except when Zoe does it, then it's fine. Like, please, change whatever you want.
I don't think that's true. Anyway,
Yeah, and if you're looking at the computer pad, like when he said, like that was shown as the truth.
So what if he didn't mess with R2 against his will?
no.
I know you don't like it, but it's a possibility.
It's not likely.
I mean, it's likely that somebody might have messed with R2 without him knowing it.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
whatever. I don't think we're getting anywhere here.
Nah.
Just leave.
Okay.
I'll just beat him up.
I don't see what that'll accomplish, but okay.
I don't see what
Anything else?
that'll accomplish, but I approve. No. Okay, so what are y'all gonna do next then if you're heading out? Just relax and such, or do you have anything specific in mind?
I'm just gonna
relax.
relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ask R2A1 to show me how to navigate an R2 unit's circuitry.
Okay. As I said, droids or R2 units don't actually have good droid program repair, so like R2A1 can kind of like show you his schematics, but that's about it.
That'll do.
Okay. So R2A1 schematics are your pretty basic R2 unit schematics. Nothing, no special modifications, just standard.
I feel like you were trying really hard to bite your tongue there, not to say per my last email.
No.
We've been over this already.
No. Well, I mean, I was kind of... While I was talking, I was also looking something up unrelated, just that I'm needing to know for a bit later.
Okay.
Potentially.
So after that, I'm just going to practice pulling up maps on the computer.
Okay.
Any particular reason why?
Definitely doesn't have to do with not being able to pull up maps on a computer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how to do that.
I
You're pro at
totally
it.
do.
Just honing your skills.
So, I'm also going to say, actually, that before she had left, the general actually gave all of you actual, like, login, like, credentials and such for the system on this base. So,
That'll come in handy.
yeah.
I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
I don't have anything. My brain's barely here. I'm living.
Okay. So, after a bit, the general comes in. Where is everyone right now?
In the kitchen. I'm gonna eat some of that soup.
Okay.
Sure.
Faeleena and Bowie?
Sure, I'm in the kitchen too.
Okay.
Sure. We'll trade in the kitchen then.
Yeah, you haven't really been assigned, like, rooms or anything. Your ship is, well, not far away. It is outside, so you don't really have... So the kitchen kind of makes sense as the...
Would there be a place that we could actually land closer to the base, or no?
You could check on the computers. And... let's check on the computer, actually. Remember that pond that Zoey avoided landing on because, risk of breaking through the ice? Turns out that was actually, that's not actually a real pond. It's made to look like it's a pond that's been frozen over, but that's actually, it opens up, and that's how ships can come in and leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. So you're all in the kitchen when General comes in, still on the hover chair, and she's like, "Okay, so I've been in contact with other people from the base. They'll be heading here along with few others that I trust, as we do need some, could use some decent numbers here. And I've also been talking with a few other higher-ups in the rebellion. Fingers crossed, none of them that Jack was supposedly talking to, if that's even the case, but needed to let people know, at least, like, the Greater Rebellion know at least what had happened on Chesic Prime and all that. Yeah. Now, I will actually be needing to, we are going to be bringing Jack somewhere else, for somewhere where we can hold him a bit more, permanently. Like, the holding cells on this base, like, we don't have, like, proper long, like, they're, like, temporary holding cells. We don't have proper long-term, like, way of holding prisoners on this base. So I'm going to be going and taking him somewhere, and just want you to keep hold down the fort here, and there is a, let's see here. Yeah, there will be somebody coming to take command of the base in my absence shortly, but Captain Richard Thorne. But until he gets here, Zoey, you're in charge.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Oh, so should be Captain Zoey now, or General Zoey?
I mean, you're a bit more of a you've always been a bit more of a, specific team. You don't really exist within the traditional rank structure, as it were, but
Lieutenant Zoey.
I'll be okay with that. Be fitting.
But you are temporary base commander, so
Okay.
until
Base Commander Zoey.
Captain Thorn gets here. And I'm going to be heading out now, so before the medical droid hears about that and tries to stop me. I have a couple old security droids that I'll be using to help me out, and yeah. And
Do you have a ship here?
yeah, it's yeah, I have a ship here, so I'll be taking that. So you'll be able to keep your ship here as well.
Which we should probably move inside.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Do you have med packs and everything? Are you
Yeah,
equipped?
yeah. I'll be fine. Already
Just making sure.
feeling more and more myself. And
Godspeed, General.
may the force be with you.
And also with you.
I'm gonna wave them off.
Don't eat any soup that he tries to make you.
Okay. Noted. So yeah, so she goes and gets security droids, and they bring Jack to her ship, and it takes off. And we're gonna have you move the ship inside, I guess.
Yeah.
So Zoey, roll me a piloting, unless you want to give somebody else the chance to do it.
All right, it's my
Sure.
time to shine.
No, it's my turn.
No.
Sorry, what did you say the captain's name was?
Richard
something.
Thorne.
Okay, what was it again? Richard.
Thorne. Thorne. Yeah, Zoey brings the. 1 second.
Gesundheit.
Wasn't a sneeze, just a cough.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robitussin.
So Zoey brings the moon water into the base and lands it nicely. Looks like there's room in here for like good amount of ships. So yeah. And is there anything else you wanted to be doing now with running the base?
I'm gonna go explore.
Okay. Roll me a search as you go explore the base.
Yeah, I'll join.
10.
Just why not?
Also, I just realized I'm not hearing the ding from Roll20.
Yeah, I didn't hear Joey's roll.
I only hear it occasionally.
Huh. Interesting.
Sometimes I hear it, sometimes I don't, or there's times during D&D where it just keeps going off.
Okay, but yeah, so you go searching around. Ezekiel's mostly just wandering around aimlessly.
Typical.
Faeleena kind of learns the basic layout of the base, where quarters are, where everything is. Finds the command center, where Zoey is already sitting in a chair. I don't know.
Feet up on the desk.
Anyone else have anything they want to be doing here?
Zoe is napping in the chair.
Okay.
She did the thing where she was like, "Oh, I'm not that tired. I can sit down for a few minutes," and then like fell asleep.
Oh, rookie mistake.
Okay. And so then you do that, and after a few days, other members of the rebellion start showing up. Some that you know, some that like you kind of you recognize and such, and yeah, and I think that, and yeah, actually, and after a few days, Captain Richard Thorne does come in and takes command of the base.
Did Zoe have any important decisions to make before that happened?
It's
A real chill time.
pretty chill. Is there any decisions you wanted to make, like determining like a lunch menu or something?
Yes.
For the coming 4 days, everyone will be eating in and out.
Angel food cake.
Okay.
Angel hair pasta.
Oh, ew. That's so disgusting.
No,
What?
it's like
Oh.
angel hair is like super thin spaghetti,
Yeah.
spaghetti noodles.
No.
I hear like hair paste. Like, oh.
I do see like, or if you don't know what it is, hearing the hair as part of the name of food isn't
That's fair.
super appetizing, but yeah, just it's yeah.
Inland weenie.
So this is where we're gonna end this session. Stream isn't over. I'll still be playing some Animal Crossing yet, but next week's session is the first part of like the, I guess, season finale of sorts.
Yeah.
So over the next few weeks, we'll be having a bunch of people taking part. Fortunately, just like last year, we weren't able to get everyone back for this, but people have busy schedules and lives and such. But I mean, 3 of our people here, Kilo, Ratkanos, and Dan, will be in all 3 of the next 3 sessions playing characters. Cherry will be missing the next one, but we'll be back for the 2 after that.
Right.
So next week's session is going to have Kilo playing as Kilo, Ratkanos playing 2 characters, back to his most common character of Jason, and
Better character.
what?
Better character.
And his least common character of Wuta, the Wookiee. Dan will be playing also a Wookiee next week, Tartatha. And then joining them will be Tree Frog coming back to play her character Akildi, and a piece of Hannah with her character Malin. So
Akildi is the one that almost died last year, huh? But I like barely healed.
that sounds accurate. That sounds
Yeah, that was so stressful.
yeah.
I remember using my force point and then somehow rolling under 20 on like 10D or something, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that does sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
So they'll be for that session, doing something they don't know yet. Yeah, the week after that will be well, we'll announce that the week after, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to be going on a short break now. Eat something, use the washroom. If any of you watching need to do the same, perfect time to do that. And like I said, I'll be back in about 20 minutes with some Animal Crossing. And yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you all for taking part.
Thank you
as
for
usual.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.